Offer medicine. Skilled and outgunned. You want it, come and get it. Did they retreat?
Breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you.
Hell off me.
In the black and
Let's go, baby.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Tanek127, and welcome back to Tanek FPS. And guys, in today's video, I have a really awesome one for you all, and I want to talk to you all about Deceive Inc. Now, before we get into today's video, I do want to give a special thank you and a special shout out to Tripwire Interactive for sponsoring this video and hooking me up with a review key for Deceive Inc. So enjoy the gameplay in the background, guys, and let's go ahead and talk about Deceive Inc. And I had this video planned already, and I had one big point I wanted to open up with. Now, Deceive Inc. is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and the Epic Game Store. And the game supports full-on crossplay. Now, with that being said, right, we had an open beta for this game about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago. Now it was over a weekend. PC players, they had previous alphas before that. But let me tell you guys something about this game and why I can tell you it's a really fun time. This is the only shooter I have seen release in the past 5 years where the main complaint has not been balancing between controller and mouse and keyboard. I did not see one complaint through Twitter, Instagram, their Discord, anybody complaining about the balancing of that. And the game has full crossplay. Xbox and PlayStation players go against each other. PC and PlayStation, PC and Xbox, etc., etc. Now, granted, in defense of that statement, this game isn't fully about, the combat 100%. There's a lot of other more elements in here. But the gunfights are, a big part of the game, especially when it becomes extraction time. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this is an extraction-based hero shooter. You have a bunch of different characters who all have a special weapon, certain abilities, different passives and stuff like that are used for different things. However, like I said, the gunplay isn't the biggest part of the game, but in any shooter, the gunplay is what matters, and it feels really good in here, whether you're fighting against console players, whether you're fighting against PC players. I haven't seen really anybody complain about that, and me personally, I haven't had many complaints myself, and I've been in lobbies against PC, against Xbox, and just it's been an all-around fun time. But yeah, that point, where nobody's complaining about that doesn't speak volumes to you, I don't know what will. And the reason people haven't made a complaint about that is because this game is just flat out fun. It's, it's not super hardcore. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, it's also very tactical and very strategic. So let me explain how the game works. You are a spy, a group of spies. All the spies are different heroes in this game. They're called agents. Every single one, like I said, they have a different weapon, different perks, abilities, gadgets, and stuff like that. You can go into the match with. The one I'm playing here, right in this match right now, her name is Cavalier. She is you could actually kind of compare her to Tracer in Overwatch for a bit, because her abilities are literally based on hunting down other enemy players in there. But what happens is, like I said, you're all spies. There's going to be about between, I'm going to say 6 to 10 or 6 to 12 players in a match. You're all dropped into some random building. It could be like a shopping mall. It could be an aquarium or anything like that. There's 3 special levers that you have to open up in the area that open a specific objective door that leads you to a piece of loot that you need to extract with. Now, keep in mind, this is just a random piece of loot that's based on the lore of the game. So, like other extraction shooters, like Viger or Escape from Tarkov or anything like that, it's nothing that you get to keep or hold on to. It's just for the sake of winning the match. So you don't have to worry about losing any gear that's tied to your character or anything like that. Everything you have equipped to you is buffed up through the match by collecting intel and getting special chipsets. You can even build your characters, you know, to buff them up certain ways. Kind of like how you do in a MOBA. Every time you get a chip, it gives you a percentage more of some type of ability. Some will give you an extra ammo. Some will give you faster hacking speed. Some will give you all kinds of different buffs and stuff like that. I don't remember what each and every single one of them do, so do forgive me. But there's all kinds of different buffs and everything you can get through these chips. The objective is simply to outsmart the other players in the match and escape the area with the item. And it gets very intense, it gets very down to the wire, and usually the end game of the match is where a lot of gunplay takes place, or if you usually get caught by another player, that's usually when you get into crazy gunfights. Now there's NPC-like players as well. Everyone's going to be dressed up as an NPC. Some of the NPCs can attack you, like the guards are the ones that run around in blue suits and stuff like that, but for the most part, NPCs are harmless and they're nowhere near the gun skill of a real player. So I would never, you know, really get concerned about the NPCs in this game or anything like that. But guys, Deceive Inc. is, man, it is one hell of a fun time, guys. It's you can get it for $19.99 or $29.99 if you want to get this special edition that comes with other cosmetic goodies. There's a bunch of cosmetics in the game that you can unlock completely free, or, you know, buy them with real cash if you choose to go that route. There's an in-game cash shop, but the game, you know, does have a live service thing. There is going to be seasonal events and battle passes and stuff like that coming very soon to the game, from what I'm hearing. And, you know, just I'm excited for the future of, you know, what they're doing. I'm excited, you know, to see more maps, see what kind of characters they add, and stuff like that. And guys, like I said, the game is just, you know, a lot of fun. If I had to compare, or, you know, make a comparison to anything, I would say, like, take a mix of, you know, your favorite hero shooter, mix it with Among Us and like Escape from Tarkov or something like that. That's the best way I can explain it. But like I said, guys, it's literally just fun. And here, I'm gonna show you another thing too. Even the agents and all the characters in the game, they're easy to unlock. I have played this for 13 hours casually. Now, when I say casually, I'm talking sitting in the menu talking to my girlfriend on the phone sometimes, or sitting in the menu while I'm editing a video and working on other things. You know, as you guys know, I'm one of those people that are blessed to be able to work from home and stuff like that. So all these 13 hours I have not spent playing the game. And if you look here at my screen, I have every single character unlocked but one. And I have not spent a penny on this game yet. So that should tell you something. Let me see you unlock characters that fast in Apex, Paladins, or the way Overwatch is doing things right now. You can't. But I'm telling you guys, Deceive Inc., you know, if you're looking for a solid extraction shooter that's on all platforms and something, you know, that's a little different and just, you know, fun and really you can enjoy, I'm telling you guys, check this out. The only complaints I have with Deceive Inc., and the only mistake I personally think the dev team made, is I believe the console versions should have had more public testing. One very common problem with consoles right now, there are some semi-frequent crashes on the console versions of the game. That includes the PS5 version and the Xbox Series version. I haven't heard so much about crashing much on PC, but I think that's due to the lack of testing. The only test that consoles had was the open beta, and I feel like, you know, if console would have got a bit more public testing, they probably could have nailed down the crashes sooner. I know it's difficult for developers to do that. Consoles got certification and a whole different route of developing things and stuff like that, but I just feel like, you know, if testing was probably more involved, especially, you know, publicly with other players and stuff like that, these issues probably could have been hammered out before launch. And not to mention, you know, there's an occasional bug with invites from cross-platform players and stuff like that, but that usually irons itself out and it really doesn't happen too often. But other than that, guys, I have no complaints about Deceive Inc. whatsoever, and it's been one hell of a fun time. Anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. If you want to see pure gameplay, I already have another video up that's just showing raw gameplay of the game, so you can check the game out without hearing me talk about it. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.